I didn't come to Texas Southern to be average. I didn't come to Texas Southern to be second to nobody. So I don't take this loss very well. But what I can say with these two young men, they played extremely well. Rudy's just a sophomore, redshirt sophomore. And for him to come in and take on the responsibilities that he did, I thought he did extremely well. He took his growing pains, like I just told him coming in. The growing pains. You're a young quarterback with a bright future. I always tell him, be ready when your number's called. His number was called. He responded to the best of his ability. And I tell him, don't get down on yourself. You're facing a little bit of adversity right now. You just can't let this adversity just take you all the way out. Well, with me, I've been doing this 17 years, so, I handled it a little bit different. Loving was running back. We got into camp late, and now he's starting to get into his prime. He rushed, I want to say rushed for over about 95 yards. And you could see the flashes. He's going to be a good one for this program. We have a bright future here at Texas Southern. We just need to make sure that we continue to do the right things. As a coaching staff, we're going back. We're going to work first thing in the morning, about 8 o'clock in the morning. If I don't make us go in tonight, the thing is we got to make sure that we put the kids in the best situation possible. And like I just told my staff, we're not going to point the finger at the kids. We're going to go in and make sure that we put them in the right situation first before we make any comments or anything to the kids about this game. But again, it's a very disappointing loss. Now I can add, what makes it more disappointing to me is not because I went to Jackson State University. My life will go on. But it's just when you get a head coach at Jackson State, like Coach Comagese, that call out kids in the newspaper. I thought that was very unprofessional. I've been quiet the whole week about it. I just took the high road. But when you call out kids and say you got a better brand of kids than another institution, I think that's very unprofessional. But that's his thought process. That just lets me know how he feels about me as a colleague and this program. And you all can write that. I said it and I'll say it again. I'm not going to hold my tongue on it. I thought it was very unprofessional. If you got a problem, you want to target me. But don't target some 18 and 21-year-old kids. That's not right, and that's very unprofessional. Any questions?
Coach, what do you think changed the momentum of the game whenever we were up 35-31?
Well, you can look at a lot of things. We're a banged up football team, but I don't have any excuses. I thought, the kids were doing what we asked them to do. And again, as a coaching staff, we just need to go back and make sure that we did the right thing by the kids.
Coach, when you have a quarterback on the other side like Clayton Moore, who can work with his arms there with his legs, how much more dangerous is it to deal with a guy like that?
He was okay. There's nothing to write home to mom about. I thought he managed the game, what he did. Just like Rudy managed the game. It's just once the tide turns, down the stretch, I thought that they had a little bit, more firepower in certain areas. But I think our team matched up. Coming into this game, I thought that the kids had a good week of practice. At the end of the day, it comes down to me as the head coach making sure that I get these guys ready to play.
What is it going to take for the defense to do a special thing?
Well, our secondary is our strength. We're banged up real bad. We went up to North Texas. We lost 3 defensive linemen, 2 quarterbacks. Then game 1, we lost the starting safety. You know, I'm not up here to cry about what we lost and all that. We just got our butts kicked tonight.
Coach, talk about what you think some of the positive things they had after tonight.
Rudy took some good growing pains, and EJ had some positive runs, and I was very pleased with him to see that he can move this football team. I gave him a hard week this week, and I did it on purpose. I wanted him to persevere. Then I called him in on Friday, was that Saturday or Friday? One of them Friday. Called him in, and I told him I did it on purpose. You know, I wanted to play mind games with you to get you mentally tough. Because if you let me break you as your coach, you get out in the real world after Texas Southern University, you're going to have problems. And this young man, he persevered through it. You know, and as long as he continues to do what he's doing, you know, we're gonna go in with him into the next ball game. He can only get better.